Alright, I heard Mech Rogue was the nuts, so let's try to at least get Diamond 5 with it. Hit that ranked floor. Druid should be a good matchup for us, right?
I will carve out notes with every strike.
I would imagine Memoron is just a pretty good card to have, and I probably keep Prep Scrap Heap as well. So coin Memoron into Prep Scrap Heap, Invent-o-matic, and whichever Sparkbot is the best. The Druid can maybe have like a Rake combo to deal with Memoron, but should be hard to deal with otherwise.
Time waits for no one.
Interesting lab constructor. Do I coin Forge into this, into this, into this?
Short on time.
I don't think so. I guess I should have prepped this here and then maybe just played like a 1/1 Divine Shield if I got it. Good old Voltron. Well, Memoron is a 2/5. So should be tough to deal with. If they do deal with it, I probably forge this. Well, forging it only gives it magnetic. Maybe this just doesn't need forge. Although it's pretty sick if I can land it on the Memoron. Which maybe is likely, actually. But I still think I'd probably rather Invent-o-matic next turn. I don't know. Actually, a lot of options from what seems to be a fairly straightforward deck.
Time waits for no one.
Okay. Seems like a pretty easy kill they had on it. Wind Fury, Stealth, Poisonous.
All is unclear.
Twist this, tighten that, and bolt over there!
I guess I'll just make this thing scary. I think this is... I don't know if this is a good gear shift or not. Well, I'm not sure what my druid opponent, is supposed to do about an 8/9 Wind Fury. But they did pull that card out of their hand pretty fast. Oh, they're just dead.
As you can see,
Oh, never mind.
giant is
Okay. Well, I think Lab Constructor is still pretty good here.
T1T4M nearing completion.
And go over there. Yo, 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 yo.
Play that just to be annoying.
Tighten that and bolt over there.
I can forge and play this next turn. If that's good, which it might not be. But we've also got Voltron Prime, which is pretty likely to deal 10 damage, maybe. So even just
as you can see.
Annoying Fan might be good enough, but doesn't look like it will be. Alright, so I'm showing 8, so this is just lethal, right? I have to forge it. That was almost a disaster. Alright, just a nice stomp. And there were a ton of different ways I could have played that game. It was actually very interesting for a turn 6 lethal.
Garona versus the Lich King.
Will serve me in death.
I will carve out notes with
I probably
every
do
strike.
keep... do I just go Lab Constructor with Spider? Try to find a 1-drop, maybe? We Forge on 2, Spider with Stealth on 3, and then Constructor on 4. Picked up a Frequency Oscillator.
Want to hear my playlist?
Maybe that does something cute with Annoying Fan. Could just coin this. Coining that could be really, really bad against Plague Strike,
All is unclear.
which does seem like a pretty reasonable card for the opponent to have. Maybe next turn I could play Annoying Fan and then magnetize this. It would be a 4/4. I think 4/4 is pretty sturdy.
Yo, 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 yo.
I can Bone Spike that, but it's gonna be double not able to attack, right?
Yo, 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 yo.
So even if they have a Plague Strike here, I should at least have a 4/2 left, which I can drop probably a Coppertail Snoop on. Or maybe I would go from the scrap heap. Down with the ship, sure. And then they killed the original, but I think, yeah, that thing still can't attack. Well, we can do this, and then we can still play one of these. Won't be able to magnetize it, but we can play it. Lifesteal, Rush, Poisonous, all pretty mediocre. There's a very good chance I just hit Wind Fury with this other Scrap Heap and kill the opponent next turn.
All life must end.
Alright, the turn 5 lethal, I guess. The Annoying Fan was pretty nice that game. Kind of makes me want to play another one, but I don't know what I would ever cut for it. Maybe a Pit Stop, maybe a Putricide. Could be Ziliax. Ziliax feels a bit expensive.
Garona!
Probably the Mech Rogue Mirror.
Watch your back.
I will carve out notes with every strike.
Oscillator on 1, Forge this on 2, and then maybe could magnetize it on 3. Probably just Drone Deconstructor here.
Want to hear my playlist?
Do I though? This deck is so combo heavy. Maybe the discount's just nice. I don't know. When in doubt, go max tempo. Oh, Reborn's a good one. When in doubt, go max tempo, but I could definitely see holding the Oscillator being good. Okay, I don't think Mech Rogue can play this card. So it's probably not the mirror. I think maybe I should have magnetized this on one of my minions here, and then just had more stuff in play to eventually magnetize this onto. But the Reborn keyword is really good on Lab Constructor. They do play Pit Stop with 3 mechs. I guess it probably is just Mech Rogue that plays Concoctor. Which I think is reasonable. It's just not... It's just a little weird. So either of these living would be great. And they both live, it looks like. So I'm gonna double magnetize. Wait, am I gonna double magnetize? Wait, this sucks, doesn't it? Because if I magnetize this here and then this here, it gets reborn as just this. So maybe I'm playing this on its own and spark potting it. But more stats is also really good. Let's just make it have 5 health, even if it does kind of suck.
T1, T4 nearing completion.
And the reborn is not totally useless, because it does make it way more likely I have something in play for this other lab constructor. But yeah, I was overall valuing the reborn a little bit too highly. When is the reborn actually good? Spider, Voltron, Ziliax, maybe Invento. I guess even Click Clocker. Alright, the reborn is pretty good. It just wasn't that good in my current board. Current hand, even. I think I'm definitely playing the other lab constructor here. Do I just go big, or I probably just go more threats, right?
T1, T4 in, nearing completion.
This one's kind of mediocre, but whatever. Alright. The superior rogue deck has arrived. Wow, we got the Diamond 5 real quick. I'm gonna celebrate by using the bathroom.
Garona versus Morgul.
I heard Shaman was gonna be really good,
I will carve out notes
but I've only played against it
every
once, and I beat it with my Plague Death Knight, so I don't feel that scared. I think I do like Drone Deconstructor, not sure about Snoop and Invent-o-matic. I mean, I do have 2 Magnetic in my hand with Invent-o-matic. Maybe I'm just curving. Frequency Oscillator is sick. That went face immediately. Is this a fake opponent?
Want to hear my playlist?
Magnetic Rush. Rush is definitely one of the weaker keywords, but can kill a totem here maybe, although, Lab Constructor. I think I like Inventoing here.
Twist this, tighten that, and bolt over there. And pull over there.
And the next turn we're probably snooping. There's actually a world where I can hit with Snoop 2 turns in a row and then just Forge and play Lab Constructor soon. I think it's good to spread my threats against Shaman, because what if they hex my 1 large minion? Or they could freeze it, maybe more likely. Alright. This does have Rush. So if I... Wait, this copies at end of turn, so that doesn't matter. Is Scrap Heap triple magnetize? better than getting... There's no way it's better than getting a lab constructor down. Lab constructor is just OP. Am I magnetizing here so I can kill something? Probably not. I want something...
On time.
There's not really a way to avoid getting... No, I can avoid getting lightning stormed. It's not that hard, even.
T1, T4 in. Nearing completion.
Over there.
Toys are much more fun to break.
This also theoretically gives me more coins in the future. Left this guy up. So this is 6 damage, right? Poisonous, taunt, stealth. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. If I play this, I can only play one of these. Oh no, I can play 2 of them because of this. Wait, so I probably have lethal then, right? Oh, that's still not lethal?
Toys are much more fun.
That makes sense, actually. But now my play looks kind of dumb, if I'm being honest. I do have dagger for lethal, though, so like even if they have primordial wave or something, they're pretty dead. We're brand rank already.
Garona!
Got ourselves a priest.
Lend me your power.
I've mostly just seen control priest, nothing too interesting. But that is the best silence deck in the game, so I might be in trouble.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
Toys are much more fun to break.
Wind Fury? I mean, theoretically it's pretty good. Maybe I just slap a Wind Fury on this, they don't deal with it, and then they get freaking snooped. Eat 4, idiot. That discovers a random garbage legendary. Not too scared of it. Looking like they're getting snooped.
Want to hear my playlist?
No point using the coins here unless I want to coin a dagger, which I don't. Maybe I coin Ziliax for damage next turn? Alright. Rip my mech. 2-1 still does pretty well into their 2-2 though. Now that's value. Fighter. I think it makes sense to gear shift here. These 5 drops are kind of expensive and don't do a whole lot.
Wanna hear my playlist?
Nice little 5-5. I'm gonna need to pit stop into something good though. This would actually be a sick Voltron turn. Okay, I could gear shift coins for value, which is definitely possibly good.
What shall I do?
Let's see what pit stop can do. Spider is quite tempting.
I'm short on time.
So I missed 5 damage here. But having stealth is really good. It was a trade-off. Missed 5 damage. Probably can't win the game now. Probably one of the stronger legendaries they could have discovered.
Excuse me, over here.
I actually lost this game to 2 1-mana spells. Light It Burns and Shard of the Naru. Pretty sad. I will never understand why Shard of the Naru is in the core set. Alright, we love a scrap heap. 2 poisonous and a divine shield. And a stealth. Stealth we definitely like. It would have been nice to hit stealth and wind fury. Those are the really good ones. But I might just still be able to juice the shit out of this Invent-o-matic. I can make it have 10 power. And then follow up a Zilliax for another 4. Still needs a little bit of help.
Twist this, tighten that, and bolt over there.
Just give me another scrap heap into Wind Fury. Easy. Oh, this game is a joke. Not too worried about War Golem. Other than just being dead in general.
Unity, precision.
Probably would have prepped a deadly shot here. Pretty bad identity theft. Dead on board. Yeah, I mean, my opponent had double Shard of the Naru. They probably didn't need the second one, to be honest. Gotta be this deck's worst matchup.
Garona versus Tyrann.
Not another priest.
Elune guides me.
I will carve out notes with every strike.
Invent-o-matic usually feels pretty good. And I don't think it's super important to get like optimal lab constructor stuff because they're just gonna silence it. So I just need something that's like serviceable, something that gets the job done. Tempo. If they play one of those 2/2 Discover guys, I probably just jam Putricide and get a concoction. And if not, then I go from the scrap heap and try to make this huge on turn 3. Poison, Reborn, Lifesteal. Pretty mediocre. We want Divine Shield, we want maybe Stealth. Wind Fury. Oh my god, we're inventing. Is anyone else inventing right now? Because I sure am. I still have an inventor here, but that is a disgusting turn 4 dissonant pop. Poisonous Lifesteal, neither of those matter. Am I worried about damage on this minion? Other than light it burns? How could they deal 4? I don't think it's easy to deal 4. They could have like another dissonant pop, but that would kill this anyway, and light it burns kills it anyway. If this was like a divine shield or something, I obviously would have played it, but just a poisonous, it's kind of whatever.
more fun to breathe.
Rush.
Unity, now.
Might not magnetize this and just use it as putricide fodder. Sure. Gotta be the lab constructor. I'll just spend some mana here. Do I ever wait for turn 9 to play Constructor Eni? Probably not, because, well, I'm getting whirlpooled anyway.
What shall I
They don't have that many cards in hand, so maybe I could just jam the Constructor and they won't have an answer. I'm gonna try camping for Eni. I don't feel great about it. I could also draw, like, Memoron, in which case I'd be happy to hold this as well. They make a 6/6.
freestyle?
Starlight Groove.
I am short on time.
Annoying fan targeting my own minion kinda sucks. But, like, oh, that's super annoying. But it's a minion in play for Putricide, and it's a minion in play to magnetize the lab constructor as well. Alright, probably just concede to Whirlpool or Shard of the Naru. Probably some other stuff as well. Shadowward Rune. I mean, like, maybe I can draw Voltron. Maybe I can draw the other Lab Constructor or Memoron. Pit Stop is good. Good cards. I think my hand is probably too empty for Memoron. I guess we're gonna maximize defenses. And I mean, if this gets a Whirlpool, that's fine. That's my opponent's 6th board clear, if anyone's keeping track.
Toys are much more fun to breed.
Enough of this.
I could maybe drag this game out and try to win with Memoron, but it's not really worth it. Yeah, the priest matchup is just fucking miserable. As it often is.
Garona versus Jaina.
My sorcery will prevail.
I will carve out notes with every strike.
I do like the lab constructor. Probably don't really like the Snoop with it. Snoop is more of a, like, click clocker kind of keep. Spider into constructor.
I see you've brought guests.
Prog Gnome Funky's real music.
Definitely a greedy deck for the opponent. I've got prep for the scrap heap. Not sure when I want to play it though. Mage Forge. Does Mage have an actual Forge card? Or is that like the thing that gives a holy spell maybe?
T1T4N nearing completion.
Oh, Mage has Molten Rune. Which can deal 6 damage here. But hey, if that's it, they're leaving up a spy. I guess they can coin double Arcane Bolt. Or they can just generate that. So it looks like they dealt with my minion here. Snoop.
Toys are much more fun to breed.
Love to hit a stealth here. Divine Shield and Reborn are both nice. I mean, they're both kind of mediocre against Mage. Go for a bubble, I guess. Hoping I can Voltron this minion next turn. Oh wow, they have triple bolt. That sucks. They have a bolt in their hand as well. Frequency Oscillator is actually really good here. I think I want to draw 2, but pushing 8's kind of sick. Maybe it's maximize defenses. What the hell's Mage gonna do if I maximize?
Job's done.
The old snooper.
I cannot.
Oh, can't use abilities when it's frozen. Right. Well, let's give it Reborn. That does seem sick. And I guess we'll snoop this guy. Lifesteal.
Freestyle.
Protect this thing from getting one shot by star power, I guess. It might still clear my board, I don't know. That does 6? Holy shit. That's so much. So this can either deal 4 twice, or it can draw 2.
Want to hear my playlist?
I think I like drawing. And then I'm probably gonna rush this thing into the 3-4. Maybe Bone Spike changes things. Well, Lab Constructor's kind of sick. That's pretty scary. I do have a deadly shot. Ziliax. God, the opponent's showing so much damage with double Wind Fury. Can buff this to kill one of them. Then I can concoction another, so say they have 16 next turn.
I'm short on time.
Needed to make sure I got the buff on this guy.
Nearing completion.
Okay, well this thing is out of abilities, so it's just a normal minion now, but it's a normal minion with Reborn and can't be targeted by spells and hero powers. So that's pretty good. And I got maybe the best 3-drop in the game here from my concoction. So I'm feeling pretty good about things. But there's probably a world where I'm dead, I don't know. If I'm not dead, there's a good chance I can slap Ziliax on one of these bad boys. And be fine. Oh, I was assuming that would deal 4, but it only did 2. That's not nearly as bad. They might just have to double trade hero power into one of these. And then... Okay. I was thinking about playing Eenie, but against this... Well, I guess Ziliax doesn't necessarily heal me that much, because going face doesn't do much. Oh, I can play Eenie and Ziliax.
Unity, precision, perfection.
Okay, surely it's concede time now, right? I guess they can have... They have 2 Blizzards and a solid alibi, potentially. 2 solid alibis, maybe? I don't think that one was from their deck. Even if they have an alibi here, I just crush their board. Yeah, my board was absolutely disgusting here. This is so embarrassing, but I have to pee again. I'm back. And I'm ready to crush every opponent that's not Priest. Warlock? There is the new Warlock spell that destroys a minion. And the new board clear that does like 15 damage.
I will carve out notes
Those are
with
pretty
every
spooky.
strike.
I probably keep Rep Pit Stop, don't I? And then what? Am I trying to Invent-o-matic into Snoop? I don't think Snoop is a keep. Invent-o-matic probably isn't either. Let's just try to line something up. Okay, got a Snoop in the same spot. If they play a minion on one, I can prep Bone Spike Snoop. Give me a Click Clocker maybe. Mimiron works. Feels so bad prepping on one and then floating a mana. But if it means I can play turn 2 coin, 4/6 Mimiron, that's probably pretty good. Reverberations. Well, I can Bone Spike that. What does Eni do? Rush, Wind Fury, Divine Shield?
What shall I do?
I think I should probably try to find like Divine Shield or Stealth here. Reborn works too, I guess. Taunt and Divine Shield. Well, this Divine Shield could be quite nice.
You here for the tour?
That's funny. Alright, well I'm pretty sure I'm snooping this and getting 2 coins. Choose 2 minions, they swap stats. Doesn't seem useful here. Now it has Mega Wind Fury, right? There's not that much point in giving this taunt Divine Shield. Maybe it's better to have coin for Voltron. I guess Divine Shield can block against another Reverb. Probably worth it. If this thing lives, I just win the game, so... Pretty good card to go in on. Easy. The old turn 2 Memoron. Six and 2, I believe. If I can win 2 more and then put 80% win rate in my thumbnail, that'd be great. Probably a mirror. Although the last rogue opponent was playing Miracle.
I will carve out notes
Pretty
with
foolish of them, but they were
every
playing Miracle. Oh, if they give me a minion, I can play turn 3 Voltron. That's so sick. I don't know if it's good, but it's really sick. They're gonna give me a minion, right? They're Mech Rogue. And if they don't, I can prep Pit Stop. Or I guess I'm just playing Pit Stop on 2.
Want to hear my playlist?
Gear Shift. No, my hand is sick. There's probably a world right hero power into this. Don't think I can. Oh. Oh. Okay. Copying Voltrons, maybe?
T1, T4N, nearing
3 health, right?
Want to hear my playlist?
Massive 50-50 here. Ugh. Oh, that's so bad. Missing that. Probably lose the game for that 50-50.
Nothing saves
Want to hear my playlist?
I'm losing to this player who makes slight errors? How humiliating. So this can buff itself or draw a card, both of which fucking suck. Taking 15. Probably more if I just magnetize.
All is unclear.
I don't know. Maybe I can get taunt off this. I have not seen taunt. Is taunt possible? I'm not sure that it is.
I'm short on time.
Wind Fury lets me do this again, right? Well, this minion can attack next turn, so if they somehow don't have lethal, they're in trouble. That's lethal. Yeah, I mean, the game literally was just a 50-50. Sucks that I missed it. Maybe I didn't have to go for it. Why is my deck tracker not acknowledging that I just lost a game?
Versus
Absolutely stomped my last Warlock opponent, so let's try to run it back.
I will carve out notes with every strike.
I like click-clocking the lab constructor, I think. As opposed to whatever I get from pit stop, that is. Another constructor, a frequency oscillator. What a set of cards here. I've got a 4-3. It can just have a 4-4, though.
All is unclear.
Or a 5-3, excuse me.
Short on time.
Definitely looks like I'm going magnetic into magnetic. And the game is likely ending. I actually think I can probably push the 3 here. Maybe this is unnecessarily risky. Maybe chaotic consumption could deal with this. Forge of Wills sure doesn't.
T1, T4 nearing completion.
Come on, play a 7-7. It sure would be cute.
Armor! Lightly used armor.
Pop the Divine Shield. Okay, chaotic consumption. Double consumption? Oh, shit. I could actually lose this game. Lifesteal, stealth, poisonous.
T1, T4N
You had me at stealth.
T1T or N. Hand complete.
If only one of these was Wind Fury. They're just hitting everything they need. And that's double lab constructor down for me. I guess poisonous because they're probably going to rush something in. Maybe I shouldn't have even played Memoron here.
Impressive! The whispers. I can't resist.
Six isn't quite as big as you were probably hoping for here, friend. Is there like a silence I can get? Return a minion to the owner's hand. Taunt Divine Shield. I can set them to 2. I don't know how easy it is to get that final 2 damage, though. Voltron. What is the 6/6 they got? Probably Dark Onderthier. That's kind of annoying. What do they have? Another Forge? Oh, okay.
Lightly used armor.
I mean, maybe I should have left it stealth. I don't know.
For all I've given, I'm due my reward. Enough of this.
I guess I don't know. If I didn't push the 9 and they just healed with Dark Onderthier, it was like pretty hard to kill them. I think not keeping it stealth was fine.
Garona versus Kael'thas. Salama Ashelanore. I will carve out notes with every strike.
One drop into Lab Constructor. We'd love to see it. Geyser Face.
Wanna hear my playlist? Twist this, tighten that, and bolt over there.
Guess I should just play all my minions. Taunt. Next turn can be Sparkbot plus Forge. That should be the card that deals 6 damage. So if I do this, this thing still gets 6'd. So maybe we just do this.
Merely a setback.
Insane concede. But I'll take it. Deck tracker says I'm 7-3, but I'm pretty sure I'm 7-4. It just didn't count one of the games I got shit on. It was the Rogue Mirror, right?
Garona versus Valir.
I did lose my last Rogue Mirror.
Stay in the shadows.
I will carve out notes with every strike.
What do I do with this hand? I mean, if I can curve Memoron into Magnetic Lab Constructor, that obviously just wins the game. But I certainly don't think that's reliable. Probably at least toss Prep. Would have been good with this from the scrap heap, though. Okay, maybe I just play turn 2 Memoron. Very scary prep.
Wanna hear my playlist?
That's pretty nuts. Save this discount for Memoron, maybe. Okay, well this is Memoron on an empty board, right? Stat swap. That could be really sick in this matchup, actually. And Magnetic Rush. You're just playing the guy?
Nearing completion.
It is a 4-3. Oh, and prep. What are you prep? Oh. Okay. Fair.
T1T4N. Nearing completion.
So I can kill both of these by simply magnetizing. Which I guess will probably be the play.
What shall I do?
Return. Double return.
No, no, no!
Can make my guy a 3-2. No, if I want to play one of these, I have to attack with this first anyway.
Short on time.
Whatever, we're just fine like this. They killed both. That's rough. Divine Shield, Rush, Stealth. Well, Stealth is a really, really good one.
T1T4N. Hand complete.
Maybe I should have given it Rush and then Stealthed it. Maybe. Well, whatever. Made some pretty sick minions here.
Hand complete.
And I think double rewinder is pretty good, maybe. Alright. Eight and 4. Probably play up to 15 games.
Garona versus
DK.
The unholy fester.
I think I probably do fairly well against Death Knights in general. Click Clocker into Coin Snoop is quite good if I can land it. Not sure if it's good enough to keep the 3-mana 4/3. But theoretically it's kind of sick. Bone Breaker, that's gonna kill my Click Clocker. Alright, should be a Plague deck. Well, we got the Disgusting Curve with Spider into Lab Constructor.
My pain
7/7 Constructor.
plague.
And a Bone Spike, don't mind if I do.
The more you struggle, the better.
Snoop.
T1T4N.
Well, I'll push my 7 damage and make a 7/7. I'm sure it's possible for these to both die here. Yep. But I did push 14 damage. And let's make some stuff here. Oh, we got a freaking preparation. Deal 3 damage. But what if I give my minion Divine Shield and make another one of these? Nah, we probably just deal 3 damage to this thing.
You are on.
Okay, that's not infused. Still very strong, though. Divine Shield. I guess I'm playing for board a bit here. Surely they're out of removal, right?
We do what the living cannot. Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Alright. Should be able to land Eenie on this. The copy gets all the keywords, the original does not. Do I want to kill Thessarian? I guess I can kill it with my dagger, maybe. Pretty happy to let this thing eat some shots.
And bolt over there.
All these coins, but not a whole lot to do with them. If they have... oh god. At least I positioned properly. I'm gonna need Voltron or Lab Constructor. Maybe from the Scrap Heap, Gear Shift. I have a lot of good draws, actually. That sure isn't one of them, though.
The rules decide your fate.
I don't know how I'm supposed to win when my opponent just has the perfect card every single turn.
Unholy, symbol of death.
That feels good.
Enough of this.
Eight and 5. I can still end up with a 67% win rate if I just win 2 in a row.
Garona!
Priest, the unwinnable matchup. Love to see it.
Give me strength.
I will carve out notes with every strike.
Snoop is definitely not a keep without a specific game plan. Annoying Fan can help me curve into Snoop if they play an early minion.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
Tempo.
The next bar's yours.
My Priest opponent actually found a way to potentially lose this game. Pretty crazy. So 2-1, deal 4 damage a couple of times. It's pretty good. Maybe I just want to protect my minions as much as possible.
I'm short on time.
I guess we're stealthing. And then next turn I'll probably do the defense one. And even for Priest, that should be pretty tough to deal with. They are hard searching for Shard of the Naru. And it's quite possible they'll find it. But not yet. Wow, Invent-o-matic can make my minions so big here. Give me a Wind Fury. Nope.
Twist this, tighten that, and bolt over there.
I think I am just jamming. Shard or bust. Or Shadowward Rune, I guess. I'd still have a somewhat respectable board against Shadowward Rune, considering I have Invent-o-matic with from the scrap heap. But I would prefer they just not have a clear. Don't be pulling a spell out of your hand. Hate to see it. Would I rather pit stop or scrap heap? If scrap heap hits reborn, it's pretty sick. What would I be hoping to pit stop into?
All is unclear.
Nothing too insane, I think. Wind Fury, Reborn, Lifesteal, those are all great.
All
Actually, a
is
very interesting set of options here.
I'm short on time.
Let's just try to take some sick value with this. Okay. Should be pretty hard to fully answer this Voltron. I can't look. Don't have another shard. Surely they're dead. Voltron actually got to attack for lethal. Rare footage. And rare footage of a priest actually losing this matchup. Shout out to Dirty Rat. Alright, 9-5. Just give me one last win. We can be 10-5. It'll be beautiful.
Garona versus Scarlet.
The unholy fester.
I will carve out notes with every strike.
Man, what an aggressive opener. Is it good to be this aggressive? I mean, who wouldn't want to be this aggressive, right? Could play 4 minions on turn 1. And then wait a few turns and play Eni. The last Plague Death Knight I played against, which is what I'm assuming this is, had the greatest draw of all time. So let's see if this one also has the greatest draw of all time. That Bonebreaker's already a really good start. Alright, I think I'm going to Spider here, probably. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe I want to go Spider into Coin Eenie. That seems pretty tempting. I would have preferred that the Click Clocker buff landed on the Spark bot. But I can still slap a spider on my this guy. I don't think the lab constructor changes anything. But if something tragic happens to my Click Clocker, then it gives me something. Oh, opponent, I think you're in trouble here. Coin Eenie is pretty nuts. Tough board to deal with. But they just need to kill the Wind Fury minion to not be dead on board. I'd have an easy 11, but it's not super easy to have the last two. But it's also not super easy to deal with the Wind Fury minion here. Sure. Drone Deconstructor can give me Wind Fury. Hit stop. So if I hit a Snoop, it would be lethal. Probably some other stuff as well, so let's just start by pit stopping. Spider gets the job done, right? Because the spider's buffed. Alright. Revenge for the last Plague Death Knight that had the best card every turn, 9 turns in a row. Alright. We went 10 and 5. I'm quite satisfied with that. 67% win rate. Can't really realistically ask for better. Probably still need some epics. Thought I rerolled my frog into a pack. Alright, let's see what's in the pack. Yo, a Champion of Storms? That card's actually good, isn't it? Sick. What is this? Oh, I leveled up. Alright, nice. Well, thanks for watching.